So, good evening, students. Today we are going to see about the types of sentences. So, the sentences are classified into two types. So, we are going to see one by one. So, what are the types we are going to see? So, the first one is said to be an subject. Okay, the first one is said to be an subject, though it is said to be a predicate of sentences. Okay, so these are the two types of sentences available. Okay, so first you should know how to identify this type of sentences. That is the main criteria for you. So what is subject, what is predicate? So you should know that. Okay, so we will see one by one. If you compare these sentences, so generally we will say that sentences, it is classified into two types. One is said to be an subject of sentences. Number two is said to be an predicate. What is this? Predicate of sentences. So you have to pronounce it properly. Once you are going to read English, the pronunciation is very, very, very important for each and every students. Okay. So if the pronunciation is good, then only the word will have a meaning. Okay. So that is the main criteria in English in terms of communication, or we can say in terms of pronunciation. Okay. So we know that sentences, what is sentences? Words, a group of words which will be joined together, which will form together, then it is said to be a sentences. So what are the types of sentences available? There are two types of sentences available. One is subject of sentences, or we can say only subject. Number two is said to be an predicate of sentences, or we can say only predicate. Okay, so these two are the type of sentences. Okay, now we can see what is subject. So what is subject, we will see. Okay, a person, for example, you can say a person or an object which mention is said to be a subject. What do we say that? Generally, the person is said to be a subject. For example, he will be in terms of I, we, she. It will be go on like this. So this will be in terms of subject. The next one is said to be an object. The object. The object like wood, chair, whatever may be, the pen is doing some work. So whatever may be, if you are selecting, consider this is also said to be a subject. Okay, so the first subject will be identified in terms of person. Second will be identified in terms of object. So that's why they are saying that a person or an object which mentioned it's said to be an subject. Okay, so subject means you are going to identify a person. He should be a person, whether he or she or whatever may be. He, because of this person, the work will be done. Because of this object, some parameters has been takes place. Okay, so this is said to be an person, and this is said to be an object. So the combination of these two is said to be subject. Okay, and next one we can say that what is predicate. What is predicate? What is predicate? Okay, so generally how you will say predicate? So generally predicate means the action which will be takes place. some action which will be takes place because of that object or because of that particular person. Okay, then it is said to be a predicate. Okay, so for example, we can say that the sun rises. The sun is a subject. The rises will be in terms of predicate. Okay, the sun, what it is doing? The boy walking on the street. What the boy is doing? The boy is a subject. Walking on the street is a predicate. Okay, so like that. So you should identify the subject or object. Subject in terms of person and object, and predicate in terms of action. What will be takes place? What action is going on? Okay, what the person is doing, what the object is going to be done, whether it may be a present tense or past tense or continuous tense, whatever may be, but some action will be takes place continuously, or something will be happen, or something is going to be takes place. Okay, so these things is said to be an predicate. Okay, so once again I am saying that subject means a person. Okay, it may be I or she or we or whatever may be they, whatever may be, this will become centered in terms of person, and the object means generally we will say in terms of any object like wood, chair, car, whatever may be, mountains, whatever may be, these will become the object. So the combination of these two, the combination of these two is said to be an object, and predicate means some action which will be takes place at a particular time. Particular time means thoda time. Okay, at a particular time some action will be takes place slowly, or it may in terms of present tense, or it may be in terms of past tense, or it may be in terms of future tense. Okay, so this is said to be an predicate, and this is said to be an sentences. So now we have seen that what is sentences? A group of words joined together is said to be a sentences. Okay, if there is no group of words, what we can say? For example, I am saying that no words are there. Okay, no words are there. For example, only one word is there. Number 1, action. Number 2, act. Number 3, hero. Okay. Number 4, boy. Okay. So these are comes in the sentences? No. So these are all the words. Number 1 is word in terms of action. It's a single word. It is a one word. It is a single word. Next one is act. It is also a single word. Here we cannot able to form the sentences. And third one is said to be an hero. It is also a single word. Fourth one is said to be an boy. It is also a single word. So if there is only a single word is present in the particular sentence, in the particular question, for example 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever may be, only one word is present, then it will not be a sentences. There should be a n number of words. N number of words means number of words should be increased, more than 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, it may be in terms of, then these things will be represented in terms of sentences. Okay, for example, I can say that this, we can say that how we can say the pen is on the table. So here how many words are available? First you should know how to identify the words. You know that words. So this is one word, this is second word, this is third word, this is fourth word, fifth word, and this is sixth word. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there are totally 6 words are available. So if you're going to join all these words together, then it is said to be an sentences. Okay. If the words are single, for example, only one word is there, then it is said to be an no sentences, non-sentences. Okay. So here the pen is on the table. The bus is moving. For example, the another thing we can say, the bus is moving on the road. The bus is moving on the road. Yeah, this is also a sentences. So how many words are available in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words are available. Okay, so this will be represented in terms of sentences. Okay, once you are going to join all these words, then the sentence will be appear. Okay, so what is the other thing we can say? I am living in Meerut. I am living in Meerut. This is also the sentences. Okay. So we will see one by one. So now we are going to see about how to identify the subject and how to identify the predicate, okay, in the given sentences. So what I am going to do is I am going to give some sentences for you, and you are going to identify what type of sentences is available here in terms of subject and predicate. How you are going to identify the subject in that particular questions, and next we are going to identify how to identify the predicate. So we have seen that what is subject, what is predicate, so you know how to identify easily. Okay, so now we'll go to some examples. Okay, some of the examples I will give one by one, and then I will demonstrate you how to identify the subjects and how to identify the predicates. Okay, for example, the first one I am going to say that example, the sun rises on the east. So everybody knows that the sun which will always rise on the east direction. Okay, so this is the sentences. Number 2, what we are going to see is Karthik play basketball. What is that? Karthik, he is a boy, is playing a basketball. Or for example, if you want cricket, then you can play that cricket. If you are interested in cricket, then you can make it as a cricket. Okay, so here what they are saying, so how to identify the subject and how to identify the predicate. That is our role. Okay, either this one or this one, you have to identify it. Okay, so how I am going to find this? First I am going to read these sentences. The sun rises on the east. Okay, so here what is subject? The sun is a subject, because the sun is going to do something. Okay, if there is no word the sun, for example, I am going to say that for example, I can say that dash rises on the east. Okay, dash rises on the east. So which is rises on the east? Nobody knows that. Okay, so you have to give some subject for that particular sentences, then only it will be activated. So how it is activating? Okay, you are closing the door. So who is closing the door? You are closing the door. If there is no you, no one is going to close the door. Okay, that's why they are saying that if there is no subject here, then this sentence will be meaningless. It will be in terms of inappropriate or in arrangement manner. Okay, so here how we are going to find the subject? The subject means the sun. The sun is the subject. If there is no sun, nothing will be happen in this right hand side. So first we are going to identify the subject. The subject will be sun. Just you write this, underline this, and you write it as subject. And the other things, what is present on the right hand side, will be all represent in terms of predicate. Predicate means, as you know, that the action which will be takes place because of someone. Okay, so the action has been takes place. Somebody, a person or an object which is started to take some action. Okay, so it is going to be takes place action in present tense or past continuous, no need to worry about. But something is going to be acting. Okay, so it will be represented in terms of subject and predicate. Okay, so here the subject is sun. The sun is the subject, and predicate will be rises on the east, rises on the west, or rises on the south, whatever may be. Okay, but it is doing something. It may rise anywhere, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, but what it is doing, what action has been takes place, that is the major role here. And next one is second one. It says that Karthik plays cricket, or otherwise we can say Karthik plays basketball, whatever you like. Okay, so instead of this Karthik, you can write your name. For example, if your name is Honey, whatever maybe, you can write it. Honey plays a basketball. Okay, if your name is Abhishek, you can say that, you can write Abhishek. Abhishek plays basketball, or Abhishek plays cricket, whatever maybe. Okay, so this is so here how we are going to find the subject. So who is playing basketball, or who is playing cricket? That is a question here. So here the Karthik, he is a person, whether he may be a boy or he may be a girl. It shows that he may be he or she, we don't need that. But these two parameters is doing some work. Yeah, that's what they are saying, that Karthik will be represented in terms of subject, and Honey will be represented in terms of subject. Abhishek will be represented in terms of subject. So all these three parameters will be represented in terms of subject. That is, you are playing basketball, you are playing cricket. Okay, that is what they are saying that. Okay, so the subject will be represented in terms of Karthik. Here the plays basketball or cricket, this will be represented in terms of predicate. Once again I am saying, listen carefully. Subject means a person or an object which will be appear or which will be mentioned. Okay, in the sentences, it is said to be a subject. If the person is going to do some action, okay, then it is said to be a predicate. Yeah, so here the first example we have seen that the best one, the sun rises on the east, or we can say the sun rises on the west, the sun rises on the north, or the sun rises on the south, whatever may be. But who is rising? The sun. The sun is a subject. Okay, without subject there is no predicate. Yeah, if there is no sun, no predicate. Okay, if there is no predicate, only subject is there, it will be a meaningless word. For example, I can say that, listen here carefully, the sun. You are saying that first question is the sun. Number 2 is Karthik, or otherwise you can say Abhishek, whatever may be. Okay, where is your name? This is you are standing in this place. If you say only the sun, is it sentences? No, this sentence which will never give a meaning. Okay, the sun, what is sun? What sun is going to do? No, pata nahi. Okay, we doesn't know what the sun will do, whether it will rises or it will glow more sunlight, or it will increase the temperature, or it will burn the earth, whatever may be, but nobody knows. But there is no action in this sun. Okay, that is what they are saying, that the simple word, the only the subject will be considered as a no sentences. Okay, so that's why I am saying that the sun means it is only the subject, but here there is no predicate. Here there is no predicate available. Here the Karthik is a subject, but here there is no predicate. If there is no predicate, for example, dono, there is no predicate, these sentences are invalid. Invalid means no, meaningless. What is that? Invalid means no meaning. Or we can say meaningless. Meaningless means it's nothing to be there. There is no understandable reason. There is no reason to write these words. Okay, that's what they are saying that. Okay, so once there is a sentences, whatever may be, okay, it may be a present or past or future, but the sentences should have a subject and predicate. Dono available, then it is to be a sentence. Okay, so we are seeing the two examples. The one is the sun rises on the east. Here we find what is subject, what is predicate. And next we are seeing that Abhishek plays cricket. So Abhishek is a subject, plays cricket is a predicate. So this is one of the easiest way to identify the subject and predicate. Okay, so next we will see some of the examples how to identify the subjects in various forms, various methods. Okay, we will see one by one. Okay, so the first one we will see that first you can take this exercise. Identify. First you are going to find out, identify the subject. So you are going to find out the subject in the following sentences. What you are going to identify? You are going to identify the subject in the following sentences. Okay, so you are going to select only the subject, not a predicate or whatever may be. Okay, so the first one, okay, first one is I have got a new laptop, or you can say mobile phone. If you like, you can keep it as a mobile. So it is saying that I have got a new mobile phone or mobile, whatever maybe, will be safe. Okay, so who got a new mobile? You. I means it will represent you. Once you are going to read it, it will represent in terms of you. So you are the person who is going to get a new mobile. So whom you are going to get new mobile? For example, bolo. You can say that you can get mobile from your mother, you can get mobile from your father, you can get mobile from your cousins, and you can get mobile from your brothers or sisters or whatever may be. Okay, so anyway you are going to get a mobile, that's all. So this sentence has been completed up to getting a mobile. Okay, but we are not going to talk about how you get the mobile. So that is not necessary for us. Here the particular sentences, a group of sentences which has completed and it has given a meaning. But these meanings, no need to expand how it got the meaning. Okay, that's why they are saying that I have got a new laptop. I have got a new laptop, or I have got a new mobile phone. So how many words are available here? First you have to identify 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either mobile phone or laptop, whatever may be, you can consider as you like. Okay, what you like, what is your interest, you can consider it. So here total number of words are available 6. So once I am going to join this 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus, then it is said to be an sentences. So here it is clear that the given question is formed in terms of sentences. So that pattern is agreed and accepted. Okay. And after you identify this pattern, you have to identify whether subject is available and the predicate is available. So you should know that subject is given or not. Sometimes this subject has not been given to you. For example, question number 1, have got a new laptop. So how it will be meaningful? Have got a new laptop. Who got a new laptop? Pata nahi, no one has idea. Okay. So here you have to represent. For example, we can say Anu have got a new laptop. So this is a person. This is a person who have got the laptop or who have got the mobile phone. Or either here you can write your name. Okay. You have got a new laptop or new mobile phone. Okay. Or here you can write some names. Okay. Sima it is a name. Okay, it's a boy or girl, no need to worry about that. Sima have got a new laptop, whatever maybe. Okay, or otherwise we can say that what we can say that some names. Okay, so Ganesh have got a new laptop. Okay. So this will be represented in terms of subjects. Now it is clear that what is subject. Without this subject, all the sentences will be invalid or nothing. Okay. So first you should identify that whether the given question will be in terms of sentences. Number 1. Number 2, you should identify that where is subject, whether subject is available or not. Number 2. Number 3, you have to identify that what is predicate in the sentences which is given to you. Okay, if all these 3 parameters available, then we can say the question which is given will be is exactly or 100% right. Okay, so the group of words has been given and we have identified that the given words are in terms of sentences. And number 3, we have identified that what is subject, whether the subject is available or not. Number 4, we identify the predicate. Okay, so all this we have identified, and then we are going to separate which is subject, which is predicate. You should know how to separate that. Okay, so still more we will see some examples. Still more. So still more we will see another one example for it. Okay, so what examples we can see? Geeta and Meena are sisters. Yeah, so both are ladies, both are ladki. Yeah, so Geeta and Meena are sisters. So first here you have to identify how many words are available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally 5 words are given. So just I am going to join this 1 plus 2, 2 plus 3, 3 plus 4, 4 plus 5, which will give the sentences. So these sentences has been accepted, number 1. Number 2, we have to identify here dono names are available, Geeta and Meena. Both dono are ladki. It will be represented in terms of she. Female means it will be represented in terms of she. Male means it will be represented in terms of he. Okay, so you should remember all these things from the beginning. He means female. He means male. Okay, so here She has been given 2 times. That is, the girl name is Geeta. One girl is Geeta. Number 2 is Meena. So both are sisters. Okay, everybody knows that both are sisters. So which is subject here? The Geeta and the Meena. These two people are the subject. If there is no Geeta, we cannot say sisters. If there is no Meena, we cannot say they are sisters. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we will see in the next class. We will continue and we will